I got up from my chair, scratching my head, all of the information pouring through it. So many possibilities. What did this all mean? Destiny, fate, the universe wanting me dead. Some things seemed to make perfect sense while others didn't make any at all. Pinstripe, I said, looking at him frustratedly. I understand the concept of people being patterns, that the universe creates these patterns in order to create energy, right? To fuel the machine, and our existence and the events that unfold within them create magical power that fuels that machine. But if that's the case, then it seems like the more powerful patterns that emerge would be the most important, the ones that the universe wouldn't want to destroy, because they would create more power, right? So why would it jump through all the hoops of creating contradictory patterns? Patterns meant to cancel us out, get rid of us. Wouldn't our existence just be more power for the universe? Speak up, Pinstripe. Ugh. The man in the pinstripe suit said, sighing deeply. Ugh, must I really teach you everything? All right, Reginald. But this'll be your last tip. Yes, the universe itself is woven with the patterns for specific kinds of individuals who will produce massive amounts of magical energy for the universe itself. However, the more powerful the reaction, the more powerful the pattern, the more hazardous the sustaining of that pattern is. Think of it like controlling fire. Yes, fire is useful. We can use it to do many things, and it has been of great use to man. However, the danger of fire is overwhelming. If left unchecked, if allowed to grow and expand and consume, it will burn everything around it, leaving naught but scorched earth and ashes. This is within the nature of fire. As such, these rare patterns are just the same, a powerful asset to the universe, generating massive amounts of energy for it, much larger than the smaller patterns that emerge. However, just like fire, if left unchecked, if not kept in their place, sustained or stopped, they will grow too large. They will burn away at other things, consuming whatever they need to grow, becoming far too powerful to stop with any easy measure. And so the universe treats us much like fire, starting us at a flicker, allowing us to build and grow, produce heat that it can use to do whatever it needs be done. And then, before we get out of control, put a stop to us, douse us with water, cover us with dirt, whatever it takes to maintain control, to bring order to the chaos, and keep everything in balance. The longer our pattern continues, the stronger we grow. That is the nature of the great patterns that emerge in this world, the man in the pinstripe suit said, taking his pocket watch out and flipping it open to take a look. And it appears with that my time is up. I have other matters to attend to. I have no time to sit around teaching you all there is to know in the universe. For now you have learned enough. I leave you with one and only one detail extra. The name of our specific pattern, Reginald, is the Dealer. I suggest you remember it well. Learn what you can. Believe me, it might save your life. And with that, I bid you adieu, Reginald, the man in the pinstripe suit said, raising his hands, and with a snap of his fingers, he was gone again. Damn it, I said, staring at the empty space where he once stood. How in the hell can he just come drop a bomb like that and just leave? I still don't know anything. The things he told me were just too abstract. I sat in my room for some time thinking about it after the man in the pinstripe suit left, wondering how much there was to it. How set were these patterns? And if my choices, my decisions matter, if they can divert the course, change my pattern, then why wouldn't I? After all, the universe trying to kill me doesn't exactly sound inviting. Another thing I'm concerned about is him giving me that little piece of information that there are contradictory patterns, ones that come into existence simply to counterbalance us, or get rid of us altogether. Is that what the wolf was? The universe's counterbalance measure? An attempt to kill me off before I get out of control? The more I thought about it, the more it just made my head hurt. I didn't have enough information. As always, even though Pinstripe laid information out for me, he left out the most fine details, giving me only the baseline knowledge. He expects me to do it myself. Frankly, I'm surprised he gave me the amount of information he did. And what was that business about giving it a name? Do all the other patterns have names? Or just ours? He called it a dealer. So, I guess that's the name of my pattern. If it has a name, then that means it's not a secret. That means there might be information on it if I know where to look. Tomorrow, Alice and Eliza would be coming over for some magical training with our new enhancement items, and Sylvia would be there to oversee the process, in case any of them needed slight alterations. Sylvia seemed to have a lot of knowledge when it comes to enhancement magic, and she's familiar with using the pattern techniques in order to create magical products. Would she have knowledge on the patterns of people? Would she know what a dealer is? Or any of the other patterns that show up? How much information could there possibly be on this? Getting used to magic, it seemed like every time you learn something new, there's an ocean of new things to learn about it. It almost seems too much for anybody to know. What is a dealer? How specific does the pattern have to be in order to reach the conclusion? How do you change it if you don't want to be one? But if it's powerful, why wouldn't you want to be? Ugh, the more things I learned, the more questions I had. It was beginning to become a typical part of being a magic caster. I spent most of the rest of the day thinking about it. I had so many other problems to think about, and now I had this dealer nonsense on top of it. Preordained structures. Patterns that come in contact and conflict with other patterns. Patterns creating power. This is definitely something that I need to know about. If it's true that being a dealer offers one power, then it's also possible that I might be able to use that power to my advantage. The only question is, would there be a cost to it? I spent the entire day stressed because of it. And even my rest did not come easily that night. But finally, the next day arrived. Earlier in the morning, both Eliza and Alice showed up. The last time I talked to them, we were all fairly excited about our new magical enhancement products, ready to show them off when we got them, and see what each person got. What best fit our personalities, I mean. I rather thought my cane was nice, but it would be nice to see what fit Alice and Eliza. And with any luck, Sylvia would have some kind of information that might help me. It's possible I might even be able to barter some more resources from her. Having the things that we needed to perform our tests was good, but Sylvia seemed to be a wealth of magical contact, assets, and information. A good go-between that helped us obtain magical assets without having to deal with anybody else in the magical world, and thus put ourselves more at risk. So regardless of how things panned out, I was hoping for something positive to come out of the day.